Hey guys, how y'all doing? I'm here to give you guys a recap and my first impressions on RWBY, Volume 4, Chapter 1 or Episode 1, whichever that fits for you. This episode right here or chapter shows some things what happened throughout time, because from what I read up into the Volume 4 outro or what's to come is that many months have been passed since the fall of Beacon, and it's starting to pick itself back up again. However, judging after watching this episode, that did not become the case, in other ways to one. So if anything else, let's just get this started, okay? Okay, at the beginning of the chapter or episode, it seems like to me there is a meeting involved with these other people involved, especially Cinder, Emerald, and Mercury himself, All those three are okay, surprisingly. Cinder herself, not so much. Apparently, she has a scar on her face, and due to these other characters, which I don't know their names, well, I do know their names, but I don't remember them, they do tease Cinder of her defeat, And before they could continue teasing her or attack her in any ways of words or mental attacks or something, their boss, which is apparently it's the lady, which is revealed here. I forgot her name. All I know is her name is Salim or Salim, however you want to say her name, It's all I know is she tells him to calm down, as we know that Cinder has finally not only broke Beacon apart or made Beacon fall, but also killed Ozpin. Although we don't know if that is really true, if Ozpin is really, really dead, to be honest with you. Because, I'm pretty sure all you can say that Ozpin disappeared. Even, Crow says that Ozpin is not around, he left his cane behind. So, we all know that Ozpin may not be dead. We could assume because Cinder came out alive unscathed or unscathed, but apparently RWBY's the one that scarred her, obviously, though we don't really know how that fight went out. But one thing for sure, Ozpin is missing. When Ozpin was mentioned to be dead by Salim, we don't know for sure. Either Cinder burned the body and so forth, just like how Cinder burned Pyrrha. We don't really know for sure if he's really dead. Although I hope he's alive. If he's dead, well, slap to the face, right, left and right. We have to it that these guys are wondering about what the girl is with silver eyes. Of course, that silver eyes is RWBY herself. We do get some confirmation that they fought these warriors before, Salim and her group. Although, I did pay attention a bit of how they teased and tortured Cinder about how she lost her eye and how she should be a simpleton because she just activated her powers, they say. So, they all wonder, we should not be too concerned about it. This is Cinder's problem, But Salim says enough. And therefore, she decides to ask the guy who was supposed to go after the Spring Maiden to go after RWBY. Because after Cinder, which she's not even talking right now to my surprise, and ask Emerald to be her translator, what about RWBY, or something like that, Of course, that is to be taken care of by this other man, which I forgot his name. But he laughs like a psycho or a different kind of joker, possibly, I don't know. But one thing for sure, he is crazy and he's psychotic. That's all I can say after seeing him the first time and how he's acting, After the meeting was adjourned, it seems like to me that everything seems to be normal when I see a farm boy doing his job. But we also have to it that we see Noah, Ren, and John, of course, getting ready to take down possibly a Grim or a creature, Something like that, This is the first time, I'm trying to guess what's going on, And of course, they end up taking on this golem-like creature, and apparently, they were having trouble. I don't know. but before all that, we had a little funny moment with Nora and Ren calling Ranger, Junior, I don't know, but it's just hilarious in many ways to one, how they're trying to name themselves. Whatever, but eventually they do work together and defeat the golem thanks to Jean's ideas. But apparently, I'm thinking in my mind, Jean hasn't really done anything this episode, surprisingly, or chapter. He might have just been the bait or something like that. I did not realize that until the episode later of why he couldn't do anything much, to my freaking shocking surprise. And, RWBY herself teams up with Nora and they manage to take down the enemy. But apparently that enemy was just only controlling the body parts of a golem, And that enemy that came out of the body that they just defeated or something, apparently it was just a body. It was like a ghost speck looking like Grimm or something that shows up, that appears out of the body and ends up destroying it later. While RWBY destroyed it or killed him. After thanking everyone and so forth, we have to it that Jean himself does have a modification of his armor. But we get to know that Jean's hoodie or sweater that he took off or something is a bunny-like type, And it's really funny that how RWBY was just laughing so hard, so badly. Even when I watch this with someone, me and her laugh really crazy, And I actually like that. I mean, when you watch something with someone, it's actually much more fun, many ways to one. Anyways, Jean does get a new armor set along with his sword being a little different along with his shield. And the guy asked him, "Where'd you get this idea from?" He said it's from a friend. And of course, we all know who that friend is. Those of you who've been watching RWBY for a long time, you should already know by now, okay? Let's leave it at that. Besides all that, after the group finally gotten everything and continued the journey, the episode ends off with Weiss getting ready to speak with her father, And of course, it plays the intro, which is something that I will talk about and maybe do an analyzation video about the intro later. I mean, in what's to come and so forth. I'm thinking about it. I'll give it some thought. But the intro was pretty cool. I won't deny about that. It was pretty awesome how it goes with each of the 4 main cast of characters or our girls, that kind of thing. So yeah, overall, chapter's pretty cool. The chapter or episode of Volume 4 RWBY was pretty cool. I can say in these simple parts, if you don't like details, if anything, there was a meeting with that witch Salim or whatever her name is with Cinder and this other chick, and then we have to it that Jean, Ren, Nora, and RWBY fights a giant golem Grimm monster, defeats it, gather up the materials that Jean's new armor or armory comes, and continue their journey. And the episode ends up with Weiss getting ready to speak to her father and so forth. So overall, I gotta say, episode was pretty cool. I'm pretty excited to see what's more to come because Volume 3 literally became a game changer to me the moment I even watched it a long time ago and finished it. I was blown to bits away and so forth. Took me about at least maybe 1 day and a half or 2 to finish volumes 1 through 3 this many months ago. Anyways, I look forward to more. I don't know what's gonna happen next, but one thing for sure is RWBY, Jean, Nora, and Ren are gonna be targets now because Salim wants this psycho guy to bring RWBY to her and so forth. So I look forward to that. I don't know why she wants RWBY to come to her. Maybe she has a plan for her, but Salim did mention that Cinder is one of her key points or weapons to achieve victory. So a lot of things that we question and wonder about, which I will I will possibly rewatch the episode or chapter again to get an idea and to figure things out, and so forth. So until then, I'll see you guys in my next video. So to all you RWBY fans, I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did, because I know I did and so forth. And I'll see you guys later, alright? I'm Alpha Zero. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out. Bye-bye.